हेलो व्यूवर्स, वेलकम टू आवर चैनल। आज की वीडियो में हम बात करने जा रहे हैं विंग्स ऑफ फायर के बारे में, जो एक एक्सट्रैक्ट लिया गया है एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम की ऑटोबायोग्राफी विंग्स ऑफ फायर से। नाउ लेट अस स्टार्ट द वीडियो राइट अवे। नाउ लेट अस फर्स्ट टॉक अबाउट द ऑथर। एक बार क्या हुआ, एक कॉन्फ्रेंस में एक अंग्रेज ने एक बच्चे से पूछा, हु इज एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम? And the child retorted by saying that he is a simple Indian who is inexplicable. एक ऐसा हिंदुस्तानी शहरी है जिसको हम एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर पाएंगे। Now let us talk about his biography. APJ Abdul Kalam was born in 1931 and he died in 2015. He was born in Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu. He was the 11th President of India from 2002 to 2007. Now what does ABJ with his name stand for? A stands for owl, who was his great grandfather. P stands for Pakir, who was his grandfather. J stands for Jainul Abidin, who was his father. He was the youngest of the 5 siblings. He graduated from Madras University. To study aerospace engineering, he joined Madras Institute of Technology. There is another video on work brings solace which has also been written by APJ Abdul Kalam on my channel. If you are interested, you can watch that as well. He was the scientific advisor and science administrator at Defense Research and Development DRDO and Indian Space Research Organization. He is also known as the People's President and the Missile Man of India. उसको People's President भी कहा जाता है और Missile Man of India भी. Because of his untiring efforts, India made missiles like Prithvi, Trishul, Akash, Nag and Agni. In 1998, nuclear weapon tests made him a national hero. He is known for his integrity and humility. He received Bharat Ratna from the President K.R. Narayan. Now, what are his books? Books जो उसने लिखी है, Wings of Fire and Autobiography. Ignited Minds, Unleashing Power Within India, Inspiring Thoughts, You Are Born to Blossom, Take My Journey Beyond, India 2020, A Vision for the New Millennium, Mission Indian, A Manifesto for Change, a sequel to India 2020, Advantage India from Challenge to Opportunity. Now let us talk about the text, what's written in the text. The present extract has been taken from his autobiography Wings of Fire से लिया गया है which was published in 1999. It was chronicled by Amit Tiwari, who also worked in DRDL. The book has 3 parts. इसमें 3 parts है. एक orientation में 1931 to 63, creation 1963 to 80, propitiation 1981 to 91 and contemplation 1991 until his death. तो ये बुक में it has been divided into these sections. तो sections में हर एक लाइफ के periods के बारे में ये कह रहा है कि उसकी लाइफ में क्या हुआ है. The extract is from orientation. It's personal in nature. He mainly talks about his birthplace, family and friends, his academic journey from high school to St. Joseph's College and finally to MIT, Madras Institute of Technology. Now, if you talk about this extract, it has been divided, into 3 parts. The first part is, from Schwartz High School to St. Joseph's College and finally to MIT, Madras Institute of Technology. So, what happened in Schwartz High School? A relationship with his teacher, Aidurai Solomon, who was his ideal teacher, who always used to say that to succeed in life you must understand and master 3 forces: desire, belief, expectations. Solomon raised his self-esteem. तो उसने उसको self confidence के बारे में बहुत कुछ समझाया. He was once caned by mathematics teacher Ramakrishna Iyer. एक बार क्या हुआ, वो 4th standard में थे और गलती से वो 5th क्लास में चले गए. वहाँ पे मैथमेटिक्स टीचर रामाकृष्णा अय्यर पढ़ा रहे थे. तो वहाँ पर मैथमेटिक्स टीचर ने उसको बोला कि आप ऐसे कैसे किसी भी क्लास में आ सकते हो, और उसने उनको बहुत ज़्यादा पीटा. बट APJ Abdul Kalam took the things to heart. He worked very hard and he scored 100% marks in mathematics. And the teacher during in the morning assembly, टीचर ने उसको बहुत ही प्रेज़ किया और बोला कि जिन बच्चों को मैं पीटता हूँ या डांटता हूँ वो लोग कुछ ना कुछ जो है हासिल कर लेते हैं. Now at that point of time he had limited awareness about possibilities. उसको पता नहीं था कि क्या क्या possibilities है, what are the career opportunities. And then he moved to St. Joseph's College. Then he stayed for 4 years along with his friends Siri Rangam and a Syrian Christian. They enjoyed a lot there. बहुत ज़्यादा enjoy किया. They were fascinated by English teacher. एक थे English teacher. They were very much fascinated with him, who was the hostel warden also, जिसका नाम TN Sequeira था. After college, he would help his brother Mustafa Kalam in running a provision store. College से निकलने के बाद वो अपने ब्रदर का जो प्रोविजनल स्टोर था वहाँ पे वो काम करते थे. They once invited Reverend Father Kalathil for lunch, once who praised their efforts. तो उन्होंने एक बार क्या किया, उनके इस रेक्टर को Reverend Father Kalathil को लंच पर बुलाया. तो उसके बाद उन्होंने बहुत प्रेज़ किया कि उनके एफर्ट्स को. In the meantime, he developed a taste for English literature. He read Tolstoy, Scott and Hardy. Now then he moved to MIT. And there he found 2 decommissioned aircrafts which fascinated him, and he chose aeronautical engineering. The 3 great teachers who inspired him were Professor Sponder, who was taught technical aerodynamics, Professor K.A.V. Pandalai, who taught aerostructure design, and Professor Narasimha Rao, a mathematician. Now let us talk about these things in detail. What he learned at college. College में उसने सीखा क्या? उसने ये सीखा कि concept of half life क्या होता है, radioactive decay क्या होता है. And he also realized that science is something which takes a man towards God. Many myths, and also believed that many myths have evolved about astrology, that there are the planets that they can exercise power on human beings. Now he also realized that even inanimate objects like rocks, metal, timber, etc. are full of interesting movements with electrons dancing in each nucleus. तो हर एक जो हमें दिखाई दे रही है कोई भी चीज़, लाइक रॉक है, मेटल है, जो हमें स्टेशनरी और सॉलिड दिख रहा है, दैट्स बिकॉज ऑफ द इंट्रिंसिक मूवमेंट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स विच केप्ट द एटम्स टुगेदर. After BSc, he realized that physics was not his subject. BSc करने के बाद उसे पता कि physics में भी उसका उतना ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. Then what he did, he joined MIT, Madras Institute of Technology, for engineering to realize his dream. Now at Madras Institute of Technology, there is a very interesting story कि एक बार क्या हुआ, उसको एडमिशन के लिए 1,000 रुपीज़ चाहिए था. तो उसकी सिस्टर जिसका नाम जोहरा है, शी सेक्रीफाइस्ड, जो उसके पास कुछ बैंगल्स वगैरह थे उनको मॉर्गेज पे गिरवी पे रखा. तो वहाँ से कुछ पैसे जब आए तो उसने उसका एडमिशन करवा लिया. तो देयर एट MIT, तो उसने देखा कि वहाँ पे 2 ऐसे जहाज़ थे, डिकमीशन्ड एयरक्राफ्ट्स, जो टूटे हुए थे. दे वर फॉर डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन पर्पस देयर, दिखाने के लिए, बच्चों को समझाने के लिए थे वहाँ पे. तो दे फैसिनेटेड हिम, वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा उससे मुतासिर हुआ. ही then and there that he chose aeronautical engineering. वहीं पे उसने aeronautical engineering select किया. The 3 teachers at MIT shared the common impulse. जो MIT पे 3 teachers थे जिनमें एक common सी बात थी, that the capacity to feed their students. वो बच्चों को बहुत ज़्यादा नॉलेज देते थे, like intellectual their students' intellectual hunger by sheer brilliance and untiring zeal. Now let us talk about these 3 teachers. इन 3 teachers के बारे में बात करते हैं. Number first, Professor Sponder. He was an Austrian. Taught him, उसने उनको पढ़ाया technical aerodynamics. He had been captured by Nazis and imprisoned in concentration camp during Second World War. Professor disliked Germans, but ironically aeronautical department was headed by German Professor Walter Rippenstein, Another professor, Dr. Kurt Tank, had designed the German Focke-Wulf FW-19, an outstanding aircraft of World War II. तो इन स्पाइट ऑफ दीज डिफरेंसेस के वो नाज़ीज़ या जर्मनी के लोगों से जो है डिसएग्री करता था. ही वॉज ए वेरी वंडरफुल पर्सन. He maintained professional standards. He was calm, energetic, kept himself abreast of latest technologies. वो latest technology के बारे में अपने आप को update रखता था, and he expected the same from his students. Professor Sponder once said, "One should never worry about one's future." एक इंसान को अपने future के बारे में उतना परेशानी नहीं लेनी चाहिए. इंस्टेड उसको क्या करना चाहिए? इट वॉज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू ले स्ट्रॉन्ग फाउंडेशंस, बेस बनानी चाहिए एक इंसान को. अकॉर्डिंग टू हिम, ट्रबल क्या है हिंदुस्तान के जो लोग हैं या जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनके साथ क्या प्रॉब्लम है? दैट दे फेल टू डिस्क्रिमिनेट बिटवीन डिसिप्लिन्स एंड रैशनलाइज देयर चॉइसेस. वो अपने सही डिसीजन नहीं ले पाते हैं कि हमें कौन सा कोर्स या कौन सा सब्जेक्ट पढ़ना चाहिए. Now the second teacher who was at MIT was Professor K.A.V. Pandalai. एक और टीचर थे वहाँ पे जो पढ़ा रहे थे एरो स्ट्रक्चर डिज़ाइन एंड एनालिसिस. He was a very cheerful, friendly, enthusiastic teacher. He taught every year's teaching course with a fresh approach. हर साल जो टीचिंग का सिलेबस वगैरह जो पढ़ाते थे तो बहुत अच्छे अंदाज से पढ़ाते थे. He unveiled the secrets of structural engineering to them. He was a man of intellectual integrity and scholarship with no trace of arrogance. इतनी simplicity, इतनी knowledge होने के बावजूद इसमें ज़रा बराबर भी घमंड नहीं था. Now let us talk about the third teacher, Professor Narasimha Rao. ये एक और टीचर वहाँ पे थे. ये मैथमेटिक्स पढ़ा रहे थे. He taught him theoretical aerodynamics. He liked his APJ Abdul Kalam liked his way of teaching fluid dynamics. Aeronautics contains the promise of freedom. They created within him the excitement about aeronautics. He studied fluid dynamics, modes of compressible medium motion, development of shock waves and shock-induced flow separation at increasing speeds. These are the concepts related with theoretical aerodynamics. तो वो वहाँ पे ये सब चीज़ें उसने सीखी. He was the great amalgamation of knowledge started in his mind. Now the third year at MIT, Madras Institute of Technology में तीसरा साल. This was the year of transition. एक बहुत बड़ी change आ गई APJ Abdul Kalam में. He would get engrossed in the questions like he started thinking about, was matter alone the ultimate? क्या matter ही ultimate reality है? Were spiritual phenomena but a manifestation of the matter? जो भी spiritual phenomena है, it is actually the manifestation of matter, etc. Right from childhood, he had been taught that true reality lay beyond the material world. बचपन से ही उससे ये कहा गया है, he belonged to a Muslim family. ये कहा गया कि that the true असली reality जो है, that's beyond this physical world or material world, in the spiritual realm, and the knowledge could be obtained only through inner experience. Knowledge जो inner experience एक इंसान में inner enthusiasm होना चाहिए, zest and zeal होना चाहिए, तभी वो कुछ हासिल कर सकता है. Thank you for watching. Do like, share and subscribe our channel for more updates.